The woman threatens her with a recording of a murder, but the lady says she will fight her to the end. The woman is furious. She asks the lady if she's not afraid of being convicted of murder. Instead, she asks her, how would Anna feel if she knew she had a mother like that? How would she feel? The woman sank back in her chair, speechless, but she didn't stop there. She asked her secretary to publicize the Choi family scandal. Unbeknownst to her, Jack was one step ahead of her, held a press conference. He announced his grandmother's murderous crime, and was willing to take the law into her own hands. Meanwhile, grandmother finally let go of her burdens. She passed away peacefully. Anna was furious when she saw the news. Jack's antics left her at her wit's end. Anna's mother lamented. The Choi family has pulled this stunt. It seems to be coming for them. Anna asks her mother how to fight back. Mike advised them to stop. Just then, a group of police burst in. Anna's mother was arrested on suspicion of buying a murder. Although Annie dropped the charges after Mike's plea, the police were under pressure to let her go. So Anna found Jack's mother, offered to return her shares in the Sun Group. She got down on her knees and begged Jack's mother. The scheming woman was then released. At this point, she returns her husband's diary of his first love, and asked him for a divorce. She feels she no longer has the right to be in this house. The man tries to stay but she refuses. On the other hand, Jack follows Annie and the others to the steam room. Jack, who was from a wealthy family, had never been to such a place. What's the point of having all that money? And says, he'd never even experienced this kind of human pleasure. Watching his grandmother and the others drinking cold drinks, they looked like they were having a great time. Annie asked him to try it too, and he said it smelled so good. After the steam, everyone was sleeping. Jack, who was sitting in the corner, was bored, so he took out his phone and took a picture of Annie sleeping. But Annie found out. She tried to grab Jack's phone and delete the picture. As she fought for it, she fell on Jack's leg. His grandmother wakes up and sees him. Jack pushed Annie's head away and said he had misunderstood. She turns around and goes back to sleep. Annie grabbed the phone. She found it full of pictures with beautiful women. She was jealous that there was no picture of herself. Jack grabbed her and took a picture with her. At this point, Anna's company is cut off by the Choi family. She has to sell off her core assets to keep it afloat. The woman is disillusioned and drinks her sorrows away. The next day, the family is surprised to see their new sister-in-law. They heard from Linda that Anna's family was in a bad way, so they made some food for Linda to bring over, but Anna didn't appreciate it. Jack had a nightmare when he fell asleep at night. He dreamed that Annie was lying on the floor, not breathing. He woke up from his grief. The next morning he found Annie. He told her not to go out today. He told her to stay home until he came over tonight. Unaware of this, Annie agrees without thinking. Anna, hiding in the back, was staring at them menacingly. It turns out that her mother has asked Anna to live abroad for a while, but she was too wrapped up in her hatred to go. She asks her mother for the cruelest revenge she can find. She wanted to make Annie pay. That night she called Jack, saying she had something to give him, and when she arrived home, she took advantage of Jack's absence, surreptitiously spiked the wine glass. Watching Jack drink the wine, Anna smiled.